Okay, guys, we're recreating the Super Bowl. I only have Madden 18, so yeah. So if okay, yeah, we're gonna do 5. That's 20 minutes, right? Yeah, okay, even to okay, let's start. We're gonna be recreating the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go for the Buccaneers because they won, but let's see if Chiefs get bodied again. It's on pro level, so I don't know who's gonna win. Sorry that I didn't do the Call of Duty. It just wasn't working, so. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Well, Larry, the 2020 NFL campaign has seemingly given us highlights for 10 seasons, but it will all come to a close tonight as we welcome you to Super Bowl 55, the double nickel from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, our second straight Super Bowl from the Sunshine State. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
I haven't played this in a while, so I might be a little rusty.
They'll run now with Ware.
Okay.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second down following the run. Here's Smith. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now it's Smith off the bootleg. And this is going to be incomplete.
He might go for this one.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court.
They're going to cut it?
They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
I don't think they'll take it. Okay.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And this will be taken at the 13.
Ooh, take him.
Bowls him over.
Okay, at least I got the 25.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
I haven't done this in a while. I'm excited. Let's see if he's going to win.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, caught it. Let's go.
Evans.
Oh, that's good. Let's go.
Across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Let's go.
And that's the first connection. The number 1 overall pick in 2015, finding the number 7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis
Let's
Winston.
go.
Thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
I'm doing good already.
Moves of James.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get.
Let's get it! Let's get it!
I
have the goodest team in football history.
He just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to see? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And this one caught along the side.
At least I got a little bit. That's all right.
And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it
what?
upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
That was about there. I'm going to go for Jackson.
Throwing again. Winston on 2nd and 10.
Let's go! Touchdown!
Touchdown, Buccaneers. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl.
I think
And
I
the
might go
Bucks
for
have
that. Okay.
taken a first quarter
I'm not gonna
lead.
go for the top one.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Woo!
And that one gives the Bucks a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
The kicker, Roberto Aguayo, has it teed up and is about ready to get this one started. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good
Get
return
outta
as he'll be
here.
stopped
He's
just
like
shy
27.
of the 30-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called.
Stacks,
You want to see
let's
how
go.
defense reacts. It may not go terrific on
What's
the
up,
first
the
one.
first
Now
one
they're ready.
here?
Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
Let's
They
cause
open
it.
things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They run again with Ware. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He gets him a little over half of
I
what
did a 3rd and 2. I can do a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance
Ooh,
situation,
that
they can
was
still run the football and get enough
insane.
yardage to put themselves in
That
a
was
good
a
spot
good.
on 3rd down.
That was
The
good.
Kansas City first, Smith fighting his fellow Pro
That
Bowler
was
Kelsey.
A
I'll
lot
give
of
them
tight
that.
ends just use their size and their strength,
Give
try
the
to
bot.
occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. And not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me
He
wonder
didn't
if he
let
took some
me,
dance
like,
classes in his
tackle him.
background with his footwork.
And he'll get across
close.
midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 3,
Okay, it's
second
about to end
down.
the 4th.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
You're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but
I'm gonna do it
when you're trying to
tomorrow.
run the football, something you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's Smith now on second
The
down.
heck?
He's got
That was
the
the
hook
baddest
off
throw
of
of my
Conley.
life. I mean, that was the
Taken down as
baddest.
That will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Let's
of play.
go. Okay.
They run it here. Ware.
Oh, he
And
might
he
have
went
lost
backwards.
yards. Did he lose
He'll
like
be
one?
down at the
Let's
30.
go.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Big,
Partner,
big,
you
big,
mind if I
big.
take
Let's
off
go,
this
let's go,
headset
let's
and put
go.
on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle.
the
Nice play for
heck?
Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. From the red zone now, Smith. And no
Dang!
this time as he'll go down. They
Go.
got him for a sack.
Dang, we have 9. Let's freaking
Plays
go.
like that really hurt play calling. Previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the
Let's
football.
freaking go.
Down he goes.
Play action. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some break.
Don't let him get
Now
this
the
one.
ball's loose.
Fumble,
Smith
fumble,
loses it,
fumble,
and
fumble.
it's picked
Let's
up
go,
by the
let's go, let's go.
Buccaneers. He's at the 40, the 30, 10.
Let's go! Touchdown!
Touchdown for the Bucs.
For the Bucks.
And what we just saw, very, very rare.
You
We
know what?
only had 5 of those in the first 50
I'm going to go for a
Super
quick
Bowls.
slant.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there.
Let's go, 2 points.
So they try for 2, good, and it pushes them out to a 15-0
Let's
lead.
go.
So a big play there.
I
Not only
am
the fumble
body
return for the touchdown,
glitching.
then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Okay.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
Did you
to
lose
start the
yards, or
ball
did you
game,
get, like, 1?
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
I'm
Probably
doing
not
good
very
this
deep into their script.
round.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. A reminder coming up at the intermission. We'll get highlights of the Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
I could have got it in a
And
second.
it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Wait, that's fine.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That one caught by
No.
Tyreek Hill.
Did they make it?
Brought
They
down at
made
the
it.
45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball.
They're gonna
and put some
fake it.
mustard on
They
it,
have
because
to
if you're
fake
gonna
it.
lollipop it in the
There's
middle
no
of the
way.
field, bad things usually happen. It
There's
takes
no
a
way they
strong
don't
arm guy
fake it.
who can rifle it in there,
Okay.
and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this
Isn't
one will be
that a-
marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Whew, let's go.
The play fake to Sims. Now Winston escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it up
Yeah,
here
I'm
this
just
time to
gonna
the
run
21. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Jameis to throw it. And
Oh,
almost
that's
intercepted.
bad. There
He
was
could have
some
picked it.
intercepted.
Maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively,
I might just
you
run.
absolutely have to come up with a
I think
big
I'm just
play.
gonna run it.
That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. First down, Winston. It's brought
And
down
that's
for
better.
and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Okay, we're gonna run it. Let's go. Let's. They're all bad. It's gonna be rough.
And a first
No,
carry
it's
here
not.
for
No, it's
Travis
not.
Sims.
Let's go. Wait, let's go.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Let's go.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask.
I'm not going to go for field.
Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm not going to go for field goals. I mean, I'm going to go for field goal at like the end.
Final play of the half here. Winston.
Okay. That's good.
And Brake has it over the middle. I know when I joke about you guys skipping halftime, sometimes you get frustrated, but this is the Super Bowl. You got to watch the halftime show of the Super Bowl. All right, let's get you to the 3rd quarter. On the return, it's Ryan Smith.
That was bad.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
I couldn't do
what you
anything.
really
I'm just
want
going
to
to
do, even though you know the score is going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another
We'll go for it. We'll do that.
Quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now Sims.
Oh, I'm so up.
To get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And Brake, the tight end's got it.
I lost.
The completion.
Wait, no, I didn't.
And it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Sims.
Let's go. Let's go. That's the way. Let's go.
Just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the 3rd quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do?
That was so
You know what
close.
a lot of the
Thank God
adjustments
for
are?
bots.
No adjustments. You know the game plan. Been working on it all week.
I'm
Maybe
gonna go
a
for
little
Jackson.
tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking. And now
I'm gonna go for
establishing
Evans.
the running game.
A 2nd down throw for Winston.
Let's go.
Football, and he's going to come down with it. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
Those suggestions
So
are
here we
okay.
go, 1st and 10 now. Working out of the gun, Winston. And they'll be inside the 35,
That's
now
like
at the
2
34-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I need to start making good.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent
I'm gonna go
coverage,
for
breaks
Jackson.
on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play. You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that's going to open the lead up now to 3 scores at 18-0. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And he's got some space here. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. There wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
I think
now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra, that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
They come out here in the eye. On the ground, this is Ware. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
The second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal.
Let's go!
He'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
No.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So they had great field position, but a 3-play drive that actually goes backwards, and then they kick the field goal.
And I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a 3-play drive.
Oh,
Momentum, great field position, unable to move the football.
First and 10, Winston.
Huh?
Blitz coming, down he goes.
How did I
That was
lose
just
5
absolute
yards?
perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bucks. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Winston now.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's run it! Let's run it! Let's run it!
And all the way down to the 45.
Let's go!
It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 51 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take it like total at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. A first down throw for Winston. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead.
Okay.
You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be
Why
looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, you're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
And there's a run to be
I
happy
don't know
with.
if I want to go for
Good,
the field goal.
solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Nope, I'm going to go for it.
No move to get the offense off
I'm
the
gonna
field.
go
They'll
for
stay
it.
put on 4th and 1. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
And I'm
His
making.
running back is complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the gun, Winston. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Tamahale. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt
Get
like,
out
hey,
of
we've got
here.
a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Hey,
Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, here's Smith. Wilson's got it complete.
It's not letting me switch.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun, here's Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey.
No,
and
it's
he gets it to the 32. Good enough
Why
for
did
a
they
first
keep
down.
no huddling?
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Smith.
Interception!
And that should do it. Picked off, it's J.J. Wilcox. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
What? Butterfingers?
Incomplete. A turnover
Had he not
will
intercepted
really
it?
help
He's
there.
so
Almost
clever.
intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. A little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's going to start taking better care of it.
Let's go!
Really should have
Let's
been
go!
back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They're looking to throw this. Winston. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just
Why
1
is he
remaining in this
timeouts?
4th quarter of play.
This is a bad play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I honestly don't care
And a
anymore.
loss of 3 to bring up 4.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And Aguayo's kick is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. And you figure with that, this game's pretty
I'm
well
doing
out of reach.
onside kick
It
for
would
the
take a heck of a
wins.
comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the 4th.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Huh?
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body.
didn't even touch somebody.
In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now Smith.
Huh? I missed that guy.
Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he gets
If he
this
gets
down
the
deep into
goal,
Tampa Bay
then it will be literally
territory.
the exact.
Give him 30 yards there. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
I think we're winning. I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win.
And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play. To throw on second down is Smith. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brent Grimes. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll run here with Sims.
Come on, come on, come on.
Right
No.
Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And
Let's
way
go.
to the opposite 49-yard line.
4, 3, 2.
Play that time for Tampa Bay. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. 42 yards on the ground.
Boys.
Time for this one final knee to put a
Have
ball in this
won.
title bout. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season.
You're trash, Chiefs. You just got wrecked. Chiefs. You're dog water. Okay, guys, that is gonna be the end of the Super Bowl.